Hi all, it's Katrina here. Um, what's the day today? It's Monday night, and I just had to make this video for you because I want to tell you about day 8 in Litebot, but iCenter Litebot, which the link is below. But a lot of people have been also asking me about Usi-tech. So, as you know, I I'm also an investigative journalist. I have not said a lot on Usi-tech because I know a lot of information which I found out. And okay, I'm just going to give it to you. I'm going to break it down very quickly because I don't want to talk about Usi-tech, but I think I should because a lot of people have lost money, including some people I know. And I was contacted by a lady in Africa who's having an eye surgery, and she had invested money thinking Usi-tech was going to make her money, but now she's got no money. It was a very sad story, so it was really upsetting. And Mike Kiefer, Horst, or whatever your name is, and all those people, um, I feel really disappointed because I think you should have at least paid people what they invested, and you should have paid them straight away. Now, there's a couple of things I know about Usi-tech. First of all, in regard to them losing the money, and people scamming them, they did not lose any money because think about it. The way the system was set up was that even if you withdrew, let's say someone withdrew and sold it to their downline, don't forget that any money they're withdrawing is money that was owed to them. Okay? They restricted the withdrawals, but these people managed to withdraw and they reinvested. But if the system supposedly worked, nothing should have happened. Well, what really happened was Usi-tech withdrew a lot of the funds after they closed shop. They withdrew it into another account, and that was already shown on a site inside MLM. And they tracked how Usi-tech um, basically withdrew a lot of funds and put it into Bittrex, and then once it gets into Bittrex, because Bittrex is a trading exchange, it kind of disappears because then you don't know which wallet, so you can't trace it on the blockchain. Also, I know that all the leaders in Usi-tech have all got properties now in Brazil. They all started investing in Brazil ahead of what was going to happen. Brazil is one of the few countries that restricts extradition, especially if you have a child with a Brazilian, even though that's changing. And I know that the Brazilian authorities are apparently trying to, they're investigating this because Usi-tech also tried to open in South America, but it didn't work out. So, also, I got a source that just told me that not only are they trying to escape to South America, apparently they're also thinking of having facial surgery. So once they have their facial surgery, you won't be able to recognize them, and they'll hide. But I know the CFTC and the SEC will catch up to them because this is a big scam. It's almost, I mean, it's not as big as Madoff, but getting away, I mean, they raised millions, and lying to people is really, really bad. I mean, so I don't want to talk about it anymore, but I'll move on and I'll leave that up to Ponzi Slayer to tell you all about Usi-tech because I just feel so disappointed in that company. Now, let's go back to iCenter Litebot. Some of you did send me an email or two. As I say, my results are not typical. You don't have to invest in anything I talk about. I'm just telling you about my experiences. So, when I look into iCenter Litebot, I started like 8, 9 days ago, and it's 1.4%. But one day it paid 2.8. I don't know why, but iCenter Litebot is also coming out with an Ethereum bot any moment now. They pay like clockwork 1.4% a day, and they've been giving, they've been paying on time 1.4% every day, and they pay every 6 hours. So I started with 0.59 Litecoin because I was like, I was averse to risk, but so far, I've been compounding, and so far my balance is I haven't compounded basically because I can only reinvest once I have point 0.1 Litecoin. So because I started with 0.459, it takes a while. So tomorrow this is going to be point 0.1, and I'm going to make another video showing you how I reinvest my point 0.1 Bitcoin. I'm sorry, Litecoin. Um, it pays, and you can compound it. You can always also withdraw point 0.1 Litecoin minimum. Um, yes, if you get referrals, you do get commissions. I don't have any referrals. I haven't tried, but my link is below if you decide to join. It's up to you. I'm not about referrals. I'm just showing you what happens. I'm just so glad that there's at least one platform out there that's doing what they said they will. And they've been around since last year, um, June or July, and now they're coming out with the Ethereum bot. And they pay on time consistently every time. And so far they haven't failed. And I can tell you right now, iCenter Litebot is going to be as big as Usi-tech, if not bigger, because I see it's right at the beginning and people are beginning to get into it. So what I would say is get into the Litebot, get your stuff in there, and give it a go. But don't put more than $500. $500 or 1.4% a day. I know it's only $5, about $5.50, but you know what? It adds up very quickly, like really, really fast. It's not even a joke. Like even with $500, you'll be able to reinvest every 5 days, which is fair enough. So your investment, no, I think you'll be able to reinvest every 4 days, because you only need point 0.1 Bitcoin. Point 0.1 Bitcoin's like, at the moment, it's like $17 or something, so it's not a lot. Um, yeah, so here is the Litebot, and this is my balance at the moment. This is what I invested here. This is my balance at the moment. Um, yeah, you can click here to withdraw. You can see your history here. I don't know what comes up if I click history. Oh yeah, so these are all my earnings daily, as you can see. And this particular day, these days here, I earned double because they were paying 0.28 a day for that day. I don't know why they did it, but I made 0.41 instead of 206. So that's just because they paid double that day. Um, Apart from that, everything looks good on the Litebot. Um, you see, this is what I invested initially, and this is when my commission started. Like, and I'm here so far. My aim on this iCenter Litebot is like in about a few months to withdraw $200 a day, and it's moving fast because as you compound, as your amount gets bigger and bigger, so does your balance, and then you can withdraw more and more. So yes, I think iCenter Litebot is a good option. Now, at the moment, if you do want to invest in Litebot, you can go on Coinbase.com, and you can find. Sorry, I'm looking at someone else's. Oh my God, I have so many things open. So you can go on Coinbase.com, which I'm going to go on here. Um, let's see CoinMarketCap. Let's see what's going on with the currencies at the moment. I know Bitcoin is about 9,000 something at the moment, and a lot of the currencies are down. I think you just have to hodl for the future. Ethereum, I was surprised Ethereum even went down, and Ripple. But really, you have one thing you have to remember when you're like investing in crypto is like, unless you're trading it, look at it as a long-term plan. Look at it as a long-term strategy, because at the moment the markets are only 374 billion. They went down from 450 billion. They're being manipulated, hence why the markets are going up and down, up and down, up and down. So if you're someone that's long term and you hold on long term, you will get your results in the end, but it might take a while. So that's all I have to say, really. But I will come back with another video in about 2 days time, or probably tomorrow, once my point 0.9 balance becomes 0.1, 0.09. This will become 0.1. Once it becomes 0.1, I can reinvest. That's one of the reasons why I think iCenter Litebot is sustainable, because they don't allow you to just keep on reinvesting everything. That you need at least zero point 0.1 before you can reinvest. So therefore it slows down, the people that are just trying to milk it as a Ponzi. So until next time, it's Kaxrina. Um, and yeah, keep me posted and send me any gossip you have on USI Tech, or any gossip you've heard on the grapevine about USI Tech, or anything else. And I will gladly spread the word. Thank you all so much for listening, subscribing, and everything.